Hey everybody, we're Brandy and Ryan Coach.
Welcome to the Kennedy Koch Show on Live Like Locals TV,
where we're going to take you all around Savannah and show you some of our favorite oddities.
So let's go.
We are super excited to be here today with Marcus Dove, owner of Kustom Hustle Tattoo Shop. And we're going to start out by just talking about your background and how you started tattooing.
I got out of the Marine Corps in 1996. I started tattooing, and I worked at a few different street shops for a while, and then worked at better and better shops, and then eventually moved to Savannah with my wife, Anna, and worked at some really substantial tattoo shops here in Savannah.
Yeah,
and,
some pretty big names that you've worked at. Yeah, absolutely.
But, after being in the business for about 20 years, I decided it was time to open up my own tattoo shop. Because, there were some things that I liked where I was working at, but there were definitely a lot of things that I wanted to change.
Well, and why, over especially 20 plus years, why work for somebody else when you can have the potential to work for yourself, or why work for somebody else when you can work for yourself? That kind of thing.
When you've been doing it as long as I have, you realize that I know most of the tricks of the trade. I'm not saying I'm the best in the world, but I do know.
I'll say that Marcus is one of the fastest tattoo artists that I've ever been to. I got a lot of my tattoo work here at Kustom Hustle from Marcus Dove, and I met Marcus Dove way back in 2014. I guess that's not too way back. 2014, we started working together. I met Marcus, and our relationship kind of flourished. And like I said, I always show off this tattoo right here, this bearded lady, because he drew it. He did the outline and he colored it within 3 hours, and that blew me away.
And it's a big old cover-up.
And it's a big old cover-up.
Triple cover.
The fella that did this in Detroit took 3 hours to do that. So there's a little comparison for you about Marcus Dove at Kustom Hustle.
So we really want to touch down kind of on the jump moment of what made you go from working for somebody else to getting your own shop.
I guess the main point of the jump off was like, I've been doing this long enough. I've been making money for other people for so long. I know how to do it. Why am I still sitting here making money for somebody else? Not that it's all about the money, but I think I can provide an experience for people when they come in because I had the experience of 20 years.
Absolutely, it's like starting a restaurant. If you don't have any experience, that might be a little difficult. You've had 20 plus years experience, so it's time for you to jump and make that venture into your own.
A lot of people make the mistake of learning how to tattoo and then quickly opening their own shop without knowing really the ins and outs of the business, which
Absolutely.
in any business is a big mistake. I think anybody who should open a business should at least have been working in that trade for 5-10 years.
They say it takes you 10 years to become a master at your trade anyways, so at least 10 years.
And you want to learn the errors on somebody else's dime.
Yeah, right, for sure.
Is my rule.
Now, we're talking about the jump. Now, when Marcus decided, you were at our house a couple months ago, we were all having some fun partying and drinking. And you
with your wife as
well.
With
your wife, Anna, the other owner here at Kustom Hustle Tattoo. Hi, Anna. So when we were talking, you guys were pretty animated about that jump moment. Like, Marcus, you found a property.
It was scary.
Yeah, right? Why don't you talk about that? Because Anna was very animated about the scariness of the whole venture. I thought that was interesting.
She is definitely the one who worries more about money than I do. I'm like, all right, yeah, great, we got all the money in the world.
We keep the books.
She's like, and I'm like, I told her, dude, I found the perfect building. She's like, oh, here we go. It's gonna be this insane amount of money. It's gonna be obscene, and
she had normal wife worries, man.
Yeah,
about,
for sure.
Marcus's, let's get this shop.
Yeah, I'm like, money, what's money? I just want to do it. Like worry about it later. But luckily, my dad helped me out. He gave me a loan to purchase the building. Like we bought the building in one fell swoop, so I don't have to be.
Yeah, because you own this building.
Yes, I own
which
this
is
building.
That's pretty like king of the block type stuff, man.
Yeah, right.
You own this building.
They're building the rest of the block around me now.
Right.
And Marcus bought the shop before anything was happening here, so that's one of the key parts about Savannah.
It was also part of the risk, but the reward is great because now the whole neighborhood is growing up. I mean, even that way down MLK is building up. It's safe to walk here. I wouldn't say at midnight, but
Right, yeah, and that's pretty much anywhere. You can get that at Forsyth Park. Yeah.
So after buying the shop, we've been here hanging out with Marcus really since the beginning, 2014. And now
we did radio work together for several years.
Yeah, he'd come in every once in a while. We cut a radio commercial, and there is one that we haven't cut yet. It's an actual rap that Marcus wrote, and we're gonna get that live at some point. Where that's a promise.
Best line is Anthony Ojeda. There ain't nobody greater.
Ain't nobody greater. Where's he at?
these two.
So look out for that. Now, What did you want to get into the difference?
Well, yeah, we're going to talk about now, and I'll start by saying, the difference between Kustom Hustle and other tattoo shops. For us, I love the variety that your shop offers.
I have a story for this topic too. Whenever you're done, I have a story. About Kustom Hustle.
You've got a phenomenal collection of artists on your roof, and anybody that's looking for something specific, there's somebody here to do it. So again, just kind of talk to us about the build, how you selected your people.
Well, there's Michael Ferreira. You can get a tattoo, I dare you.
Part of the rap.
Yeah. Everybody here I either became friends with before or I hired them, obviously. And we just become a family of artists, really. And I think our main thing is like Southern hospitality. Just be cool to everybody who comes in. If somebody comes in, offer them something to
Wasn't
drink.
That your
be nice
hashtag?
to them,
Just
be cool.
Yeah,
right? Because you get a lot of tattoo shops you walk into, you get a lot of attitude, and people are nervous. There'll be like crazy music playing, and people be like, "What you want?"
You're almost afraid to talk to somebody.
Yeah, right. But I try. I tell everybody, if you come in, we're going to treat you like family. And that's the way it works. Make everybody as comfortable as we can. Everybody has a good time while we're here. I mean, the downstairs is a lounge, or a parlor, if you will, for the tattoo parlor. I mean, you don't have to get tattooed to hang out.
Brings me to what I want to say. So downstairs, okay, it's the front of the building. It's when you first walk in. Well, Marcus showed up once to do a radio commercial, and he had his pickup truck with a bunch of broke down pallets in the back of his pickup truck, and I was like, what is all that? And he was like, I'm building a break room. Next time I came up to Kustom Hustle, he literally built the break room downstairs here at Kustom Hustle out of broke down pallets.
Yeah, it looks
That's
like
when
an
I was
old
like,
shed downstairs.
This dude's for real.
Yeah, right? I do that a lot. I make a lot of new stuff out of old stuff. It's kind of one of the things that I do a lot of.
Well, your artisticness and your family-friendly vibe and the love that you give us keeps us bringing back over and over. And we're going to move right over the tattoo chair right
Brandy's
now.
getting a tattoo
I'm nervous.
today.
I'm speed it up. Let's get it done.
How long has it been? It's been a while since you got a new tattoo.
Yeah, at least over a year. Ashley, your other artist,
thanks.
did my last one over a year
Ashley
ago.
Cox is a stone cold fox.
Yes, she is.
Still dropping lines. I love it. Be on the lookout.
Thank you, bud.
Chris Norell tattoos like ringing a bell.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to go over the tattoo chair and get some stuff done.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching our episode.
You can check us out on livelikeLocals.tv. You can also check us out on Patreon. That's patreon.com/The Kennedy Koch Show.
And just in case you want a little bit more of the Kennedy Koch Show, you can tune in Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. To our radio station, 107.5 WRUU.
That's WRUU.org if you want to stream it online. Or you can follow us on all social media platforms.
Any of our links, find us. We have them all.
Look us up. We love interacting. And join us next week for another episode of the Kennedy Koch Show, where we're showcasing Savannah's oddities.